Hey everyone, I'm Jason and welcome to another video. Today I have a Magnaflow Cat Back Exhaust system for my 2018 Honda Ridgeline. This system will also fit the 16s, 17, 18s, and 19s, and most likely the 20s also. I don't think they've really made any changes and all the trucks are set up the same. So this is the original box that it came in. Obviously it's multi-piece, unlike the stock system, which I think is one solid welded together thing. This is the muffler system, mounts up to the factory flame. This is the mid-pipe section, kind of what trucks would go over the rear axle. And then this is the exhaust tip. It's a beautiful, it's very large, very shiny, round, slash cut, rolled end. Everything came wrapped. It's in beautiful condition and came with some clamps and some mounting instructions. I'm going to have some videos immediately following this introduction of what the truck sounds like at idle and startup, some accelerations away from the camera, some drive-bys, real short clips, and some like acceleration on the highway at 60 miles per hour. And then once I get the system installed, I'm actually going to try to duplicate those videos in the same locations, the same type of acceleration, so you can hear the difference. I just could not find any videos on YouTube of this exhaust installed on the truck other than the manufacturer's video, and it's pretty poor. It's just some revving in an alleyway. So I'm hoping this is really going to help a lot of people and either sway them from buying this exhaust system for their truck, or maybe help them decide to buy the exhaust system for the truck. They're all about the same price online, around $700 something. I found this a Valentine's deal for 25% off. It was a steal in the mid 600s at that price. I don't expect any horsepower improvements over the stock system. Maybe 5 horsepower, which I probably can't even feel that. But you never know. I'm just gonna, if it's more, I'm gonna be surprised and happy. But I don't want drone driving down the highway. So after I install it, if I don't like the sound, I'll be taking it off. I'll do a couple short clips of maybe putting it on, what I had to go through, or just talk about it since I really can't get the camera up underneath the truck. So off with the install. Alright, this is the setup I used to get access underneath the truck, guys. Jacked it up on the center load bearing part there. Put some safety stands up, and I think that should give me enough room to get underneath there and remove this big old clunky thing. I'm going to have to cut it in one spot, I believe, and then get it installed. Give everybody got the exhaust off. I'm doing it at ground level. If I'd been up on a lift, I could have probably got this off in one piece because I could have dropped it down and twisted it, but this kept getting hooked on the rear sway bar. So I just took hacksaw to it, cut it off right there on the stock one. I could always mend that back without a problem. It's just a collar. I think the weight's about the same on both of them. I picked them up maybe a few pounds different because I don't have that big suitcase in the middle. Alright, next, keep moving on. Okay guys and gals, the exhaust system's on. It was real easy to put on, being in multiple pieces. You got 2 adjusting clamps, that little clamp, I don't know how to point to it, there, and there's another one down there. Real easy to just kind of twist and get the alignment done for this. They easily fell right into those rubber spots where the hanger goes. I use a little WD-40 on them. The hardest part was breaking loose the bolts at the mounting flange. There was no gasket that came off, so I assumed it stayed on the stock part. And but breaking that was the hardest part. They seemed so rusted, but that was just cosmetic rust. So I'm going to drop the truck down, go drive around, get it kind of seated in, make sure everything's tight, and then I'll be making some follow-up videos here of how it sounds. That would be the cold start. this is going to be is just a normal acceleration on an on-ramp turning onto a 60 mile per hour highway. So basically at about 60 miles per hour, there's no sound coming out of the rear of the truck with the stock exhaust on. Now, my truck has been apart a few times and I've done a lot of sound dampening inside, but still there is zero sound basically from the back of this truck. All you hear is the engine during acceleration. So we'll see how that is after we actually get the aftermarket exhaust on the truck. All right, let's get some acceleration tests done here. Same spot as before. So when the truck used to be silent and the engine noise was all you heard on hard acceleration, now I can definitely hear the muffler upon acceleration more than I can hear the motor. At 60, you know, not under much of a load, it's it's really not that noticeable, just a little bit. No drone at all in the 60s. I haven't gone up to 70 yet. I just got it done, and it sounds great from the outside to me. It sounds great inside the truck accelerating. Definitely a nice low tone, not too. I mean, it's a 6-cylinder at least, and not a 4-cylinder really pumping high volumes there, so it has a lower tone. All right, this is a truck at idle after the exhaust has been put on. I'm going to get inside the truck, do a few revs, 4,000, 5,000 RPM, just quick bubbles, and then I'm going to accelerate out of here, and then I'll do some acceleration past the camera and some far away shots, and you guys can see how it sounds for yourself. All right, I'm going to have this right about ear height. Seems to be a very nice, smooth delivery of sound out of the exhaust system. I can smell it. Alright, I'll wrap this video up back in the garage and give you my overall final impressions. Alright, let me give you my final closing impressions. Basically, with the exhaust system on, regular driving, you can barely hear it at all. If your indicator's in the green, showing you're not on very much power, it's no louder than the stock. Under full acceleration, you can tell you have an exhaust system, I won't lie, but it sounds great. It's a nice low tone, it's very soft, but it is noticeable, especially to the people on the outside. So overall, I'm very happy with the end results here. I don't think that anybody would ever say that this system drones or has any ill effects noise-wise. The stock system, you know, the stock exhaust system was silent. You could not hear it, even if you're outside. So this definitely adds a nice little sporty tone to the truck. I think the truck deserves it. And I think that's going to be about the end of this video. So definitely hit that like and that subscribe button, and I'll be bringing you more videos on the Honda Ridgeline here, Hope's Mazda 3, and even more. So thank you very much.